welcome or welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how to make a Roblox GFX without a rig. I've gotten quite a few requests for this, so I thought I would make this video. Also, before we get started, YouTube has been telling me that I need to make sure my viewers understand why it's important to subscribe to my channel. So if you haven't already subscribed, I make Roblox GFX videos, so if you're interested in that, feel free to subscribe, and it's free. You can always change your mind later. With that being said, let's get started. Okay, so first of all, you do want to open up Roblox Studio, and this does come with Roblox, I believe, so you should be able to open that up. And once you're there, click baseplate. Once you're here, the first thing you want to do is go to plugins, and you'll need a plugin called load character. So if you have it, that's great. If you don't, I'm going to show you how to get it. To get it, you want to click view at the top and then open up your toolbox. So this is the toolbox, and you want to click the down arrow next to models and select plugins. And this is the plugin you are going to want. It's called load character. So as you can see, it shows up for me. If it doesn't show up for you, just type in load character, and it should be this one right here. There's a pro version, which is Robux, but you just need the light version. So click that and then click install, and you should have it on your plugins bar. Once you have that, click load character, and then you want to type in your username or the username of whoever you want to make the GFX for. And make sure that you have an X right here. So if yours is blank, just click it and click R15. But bam, there we go. Oh, by the way, if you want to like zoom into your character or anything, just press F, and that should lead you right to your thing, avatar, that's what it's called. So that's what you need. Now if you want to, you can add any room models or props. So let's say I want to add, I don't know, I didn't think this far through. Let's add a cupcake because I really like cupcakes. Let's just go with this cupcake right here. Let's bring that next to my character. You don't have to add a model or anything, but if you do want to add like a background model, I have a video explaining how to add those. I'll leave that video linked in the description box, so feel free to check that out. But anyways, once you have all of your models and everything you want, come over on the side and you're going to want the Explorer tab. If you don't have this, again, go back to view and this time click Explorer. Then I'm going to press my model and press shift so I can export my model and my character together. Pressing shift allows you to click multiple things, and you don't need to worry about exporting the base plate. So once you have that, right click and select export selection, and you can call it whatever you want. I'm just going to call this no rig, and I'm going to save it to my desktop, but save it wherever works best for you, and then press save. Now to make the actual GFX, we're going to need a program called Blender, and there are a whole bunch of versions, but my favorite is Blender 2.79. So what you want to do to get this version is click the link in the description and it'll bring you to this website, and once you're there, you want to find the version that works best for your computer. For example, I have a Mac. I would download the Mac zip version, and if you have a Windows, you'll go for like the Windows version. So yeah, just download the version that works for you. I know there's a lot of different links, but just find the one, and then once you download it, there'll be a few instructions to opening it up. That is how you download it. Now just open it up, and you might notice mine is blue. Yours will probably be gray, so it'll still work the exact same. I just prefer to have my blue, so that's why mine is like that. This will pop up. Just click anywhere on the screen, and then you want to press X and delete. So then go up here where it says Blender Render and change it to Cycles Render, and then you want to go to File at the top and go Import, and then wavefront.obj, and go to your desktop. Then you want to import your character and everything from Roblox Studio. Okay, so now you'll see this. So the first thing you want to do is press Object, Transform, and then Origin to Geometry, and this will make positioning your character so much easier, so I highly recommend doing that. Now let's talk about how to move. So to move, you want to press Shift and F at the same time, and then if you use ASWD, you can move like forward, backward, side to side, and if you press E and Q, you can go up and down, and then just using your mouse, you can like look around like this. Then you can also press Shift to go faster, so putting that all together, you can move in Blender. Now, you might notice that your avatar has no color on it, so click this little snowball at the bottom and just change it to material, and there you go. So now we can just start positioning everything. I am going to delete my dog. Sorry. Just press X, and then you can delete it. So let's say I want to reposition this arm right here. I'm going to right click it, and then if you go down at the bottom, there are these tools here. So the first one is this mouse, and if you use these lines, then you can just move it and press Command Z to undo, or Control Z if you're on a Windows. Then we have the rotate option right here, and this one again allows you to rotate on all of the axes, pressing Command Z to undo. And then the last one right here is for scaling, which I don't use for limbs, but if I want to make an item bigger, or if I want like the wall to be a bit bigger, anything like that, I'll just use this tool. So now I want to move this arm, but I also want to move the hand, so I'm going to press Shift so that I can select multiple body parts at once, and then I'm going to use the rotate tool to move it where I want it to be. So I think that's good for rotation. So now I'm going to use these arrows, and I can position this. I know this is a tutorial, but I just wanted to share this one thing because it made my day. Where I live, it's been snowing like crazy, and it's still snowing right now. We have at least like 2 feet of snow at the moment, and it's not supposed to stop anytime soon. My dog wanted to go outside just because she loves the snow, and also she had to go to the bathroom, so we let her outside, and the snow was so tall, like she could barely walk in it because she's not that tall. So she was like hopping through the snow, and it was the cutest thing ever. I'll put a video on the screen, and it just, oh my gosh, it was so wholesome, and I just needed to share that because it gave me so much serotonin. If you needed to make your day a bit better, hopefully my dog hopping through the snow can make your day a bit better. So you just basically want to rotate the limbs until they go where you want them to. I'm gonna move this purse to the other side. I think that's good. I have no idea what I want to do with this other arm. Also, if you select using shift and you select multiple items and then you click object at the bottom, you can click join, and then that will merge them together. So then they're like one object, which I find helpful. I basically want to do what I did here, but like opposite. So for that, I'm just gonna rotate this one outwards. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. I forgot about the cupcake. There's gonna be no cupcake because I kind of forgot about it. So you would move the cupcake the same way you would move the limbs. Anyways, so now I'm gonna quickly move the legs. Nothing crazy. I'm just gonna like bend them, I guess. I don't know. That looks good. So what you want to do is click view at the bottom and then press camera, and this will happen. Whatever is in this like lit up box, that is what you're gonna see when you render it. So any of this like outside stuff you won't see. Also, the grid won't show up when you render it, so don't worry about that. That will be invisible. But you want to press Shift and F again to move. Now, if you want to keep like this size, that's fine. This is like the perfect size for YouTube thumbnails. But if you just want to make like a square, which is good for Instagram, then I recommend 10,000 by 10,000. If you're making like the rectangle size, I would set this to 100, but if you're making a square, I would set it to 15, and then I'm just going to position it where I want it to go. Beautiful. So scrolling down, you want to make sure yours says PNG and RGBA. So then you want to choose if you want a colored background or a transparent background. So if you want a transparent one, you can check this, but if you want a colored background, you want to go to the globe, and then you can choose the color through here. Also at the globe, make sure you press ambient occlusion, that will light it up. And if you want to, you can select this ball at the bottom and click rendered, and this will show you what your GFX will look like when it's rendered. So if I go to the transparent option, as you can see the background is all transparent, but I can also make the background be whatever color I want. So I can make a blue background or anything like that. For mine, I'm gonna make it transparent just because it renders a bit faster, but feel free to do whatever you want. That's all you need to do. Once you're done with that, just scroll up and press render. And I'll be right back when we're done to show you how to save it and how to use it. As you can see, that was actually pretty quick. It took 3.5 minutes, but now it's all rendered. So to save it, click image at the bottom and then click save as image and then give it a name. So I'll just call this Forgotten Cupcake and then press save as image at the top. I save mine to my download, so when I go there, it's right here, and this is my GFX. So now if I wanted to use it in like Pixel or anything, I would just like drag it in, and that's how you do it. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe down below. And with that being said, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye, pearls!